Hey everybody, this is Tony here in the kite shop. I thought I would do one more video just to kind of wrap things up, catch up on a few things that I probably should have covered a little better during all the other videos. So that's kind of get started on this. So don't want to make too long of a video. Of course, it's probably going to be fairly long. Anyway, first thing I want to cover is the bridle knot, how to get the bridles tied on, okay? So we'll pretend like this is the front end of the front end of the spin sock, and our two panels are coming here up together. So this is where this would be. You're going to take your bridle line, okay? You're going to slip this underneath, just like that. Get a good piece out here. Okay, I gotta do this so make sure you guys can see it. Let me move this up a little bit. I'll move it back a little bit, I guess. There we go. Okay, pull this up. Then you're going to bring this back over, like so. And then this is going to come over the top of this string here. Over the top, okay? And then we'll call it the stop knot right here, your stop knot. You're going to pick, let me see, I got something I can do. Anyway, I'll take this screw here. You're going to pick this main line up, okay? Pick that up. Put your stop knot underneath that line. Pick this up. Move your stop knot underneath that line. Okay, then you're going to pick your stop knot up, and you see this circle right here? Can you see this circle? See how we've made this circle? Okay, you're going to take your stop knot and stick it right through that circle. And then you're going to kind of start pulling this all together. You almost got like a figure eight there. See how that kind of comes into a figure eight? And you're just going to kind of start working this all together. Kind of working that up together. All this is just a slip knot. That's all it is, with a stop knot on it. And then you get that, and then you pull it up, just like that. Pretty simple, and that will not come undone in use, but you can still get that untied if you ever have to untie it for something. So I'll do that one more time. And this knot is used out there in the commercial world, along with 2 or 3 other different knots. Okay, so anyway, so once again, take your bridle line. It's going to have that stop knot on it. Stop knot would actually be back up here someplace. But anyway, okay, here we go. You're going to go underneath your ribbon that you sewed onto your spin sock. Of course, your connector piece would be right here. You're going to come out. You're going to go over the ribbon. Okay? You're going to go over that line, that piece of the line. You're going to pick up your main bridle line. You're going to go under it. You're going to go under this one. Okay? Can you see that? You're going to go under that one too. Then you're going to pick up your stop knot. The end of your line that's got the stop knot on it. Got my fingers in the way. Then you see that circle there? You're going to go pick that up, and you're going to put it through the circle, and then back up this way. And then you're just going to kind of tighten up and clean all that up. I don't think I've ever seen this knot on YouTube or anything. And that'll pull right up. That's what we use. I use that on all my kites. But this knot and then that other like fisherman's knot, if you work at it, you can get it untied. But this is it's a good knot. I've used it for years and years and years. So it's a good knot. Okay, knots are done. Let's push that thing aside. Okay, just another thing. I can probably, well, let me go while I got that down. Okay, we were talking about diagrams and stuff. So I've got this. When we start trying to go over colors and stuff, so this is just kind of a good, I'm going to tilt this up a little bit. Make that a little easier. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this is a little picture I made, and I'll text this to the people that sign up for the class. But this is kind of good because, let me get a pencil here. This shows your 8 panels, and this shows the offset. Can you see that? There you go. There you can see the offset. See how those are inset there are 3 inches? Of course, this is, well, it actually is to scale. But you can see this offset. So I'll text you this picture so you can kind of look at it, and then at the class you'll be able to see it too. And then this down here, this is where the tail sections start, where all these are. So you can see how those get offset. This offsets this. Okay, so I'll send you one of these diagrams. And then when it comes to coloring it up, I got this. This shows your 8 panels, 1 through 8, okay? These are your panels. This is the best I can come up with right now as far as panels. So we can text this back and forth, and we can color it up. Okay, so we'll have that to work with. If I can try to come up with an isometric drawing of a spin sock, we'll try that, or I'll try it. I'll try to work on that between now and we actually start sending these things back and forth, okay? So there's that. Now, coloring these things up. If you've got a simple, say, 2-color spin sock, it's pretty easy to color these things up. You know, red, white, red, white, red, white. Or black, white, you know, whatever. Okay? But if you got, let's say you got a 3-color. You want to put 3 colors in your spin sock. It gets a little more complicated. Because like in here, let's say you got a red, white, and blue. How do you divide 3 into 8? It's really, you can't do it, not evenly. So you got to come up with a design that's going to come into that. So like, I just filled that out there. So if you were to do it something like that, and then if you were to fold this around, obviously you're going to end up with 4 red, a white, and 2 blue. So that wouldn't look very good, I don't think. Of course, you might like it. So you might have to go to something like this. Let's see, get that like that. Something like that. Okay? So you got red on 1, red on 8. You got blue there, white, white, and then red, red. So there, when you made your spin sock, you kind of fold that around. You end up with, can you see that? 2 red, a blue, white, then your reds again. So that wouldn't look too bad. Then, of course, your spin socks are going to have a spiral look to it. They're going to have a spiral look to it. Okay? If you look at the actual spin sock video where it's spinning, you can see that spiral to it. So when you start thinking about your colors, you got to think how, especially how panel 1 and panel 8 are going to come together. Okay, that's what you got to kind of think about. All right. So once again, you know, I'll send you a blank one of these texting. So if you can print that out and put it into a paint program, that'll help you a lot. That way you can print these out and kind of fold them up and see what you got. Okay, so there's that, and that, and that. Swivels. People who buy a 30 or decide to build a 30, this is a homemade swivel. these ones just won't handle a 30. They might, but they would probably fail relatively quick. This is a homemade swivel. This is one of Mike Gee's ideas. I made this a little differently from his, but pretty much the same idea. I use a different bearing. My bearing's actually a little bit bigger than his. This is actually a rated bearing. It's actually got the numbers on it, so you can trace this back through the standards to find out what it's rated at and everything. So this bearing here is rated up to like, I don't know, 20,000 RPM. Crush wise, it's supposed to hold like 500 pounds, I think it is. And this force is 200 pounds is what it's rated for, 200 pounds. And then this I got in here, the safe working load on it is 80 pounds. That's what the little tag on it says. It says the safe working load is 80 pounds. So, but I don't know what the tensile strength is. But I'm guessing the tensile strength, if you go by the same notion that working load is 20% of the tensile load, then that would be like 400 pounds, which is what most in the kiting world, we usually use the tensile strength because we're usually working with a constant pull. Okay, so I haven't used this on a 40, but I have used it on 30s, and it works fine with the 30. And just once again, a couple plumbing fittings, a bearing, an eye bolt, a couple nuts, bolt going through here, and some 550 paracord. 550 paracord. And a lot of people think that, well, isn't that going to wiggle all around? Nope. When this thing is out there spinning, this is just as taut as it can be. I mean, this stays stationary, and it's just this spinning around. It's a really nice bearing. Works really great. So anyone that builds a 30, this is what you'll get. Okay? And it takes maybe half hour, 45 minutes for me to make them. So they're not bad. They're probably $10 worth of parts here. So if you build a 30, that's what you'll get. So I think that's all the catch-up stuff I need to get done. So that being said, let me turn my clicker on here. I think that's it. So hopefully we'll see you in Jamestown. And if somebody wants to just buy a kit, I can mail that out to you too. All right? Okay. All right. So long. Bye.